Oh, we're back to A-plot.
Zeed, I am sorry. I did not expect anyone else to be here.
Hello there, Elsa.
You look tired.
I am. I've been buried in paperwork since we came back. It happens every time we engage in actual combat, but I don't mind. Once a soldier, always a soldier, I suppose.
How long were you in the army?
24 years. My career started with the army and will probably end with the Durandal.
How many times have you been in actual combat?
Do the events of our last sortie still bother you?
A little.
Remember that they did shoot first. Besides, they were...
I know, Zeed. Still, I fired my weapons. I had never shot at anyone before, even when I was in the French army.
I see. But you did what you had to do, that is all. Whether you accept it or not is up to you. Maybe you should get some rest. These things take time, but you are still young. I told you, we are not soldiers, but what we do here is important to the security of the EC and its people.
Let's go to the briefing room. It's a nice little break area. Little vending machines and a magazine rack.
Prime Minister Nolan and Miss Allison, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Hello, everyone. There's something I need to confirm with you.
What is it?
Your report stated that you found evidence proving that the German base assailants were using Zaftrun Panzers, correct? Yes, that is correct. Although it's not enough evidence to tell if the Zaftrun army itself was involved.
Then how do you explain what I was told at the EC assembly today? Miss Allison, show them.
Yes, sir. This is a news article featuring a press release issued earlier today by the EC assembly. Please read it carefully.
German base assailants identified! The EC Central Assembly announced today that the UCS is most likely responsible for the attacks on the German bases earlier this week. Brigadier General Glaser of the German Army, who is leading the investigation, announced that experimental UCS parts were recovered from the remains of the Panzers used by the assailants. Mr. Glaser also stated that his team was able to reconstruct a computerized simulation of the attacks, but a motive has yet to be found. The UCS central government, however, is strongly protesting the accusations.
This is nonsense! And that's exactly what Glaser said when I told him about your findings. That Zaftra was responsible for the attacks, not the UCS.
But we didn't just make it up. I double-checked our data when we got back. Those Panzers were Zaftrun.
Program code can't be counted as evidence. I need to see the original microchip. Where is it? We gave it to Glaser, sir. While this data is all we have left, what we told you is the truth. Glaser is the one who is lying. I want to believe you, but I can't. Not while I'm a member of the Central Assembly.
We will continue our investigation.
Please do so, but next time you find physical evidence, bring it directly to me. Now, I must take my leave. Miss Allison?
I will stay here a bit longer, Prime Minister.
Do as you wish. Glaser. What reason could he have for hiding the truth? That's not even the right voice. Oh my goodness. I'll get back on track, I promise.
This incident may be a hard one to resolve, Zeed. There are so many questions, yet too few answers.
I agree. Why would Glaser lie? Why were the attackers using Zaftrun Panzers? And the biggest question of all, what is the motive for the attacks on the German army bases?
Yeah, how would anyone benefit from taking out those bases?
Unless, of course! I've got it, Elsa!
What is it?
It's simple. Data analysis. We're the only ones who can apply Panzer tactics data to geopolitical strategies. And that's how we can find the attacker's real objective.
Of course. The destruction of the German bases was only a prelude. They were only paving the way for an attack on the real objective.
We must find what that is.
Don't worry, my dear, we will.
All right, it's data crunching time. Here we go. This is their landing point. And these 5 circular areas represent the defensive perimeters of the German bases that were attacked. Their main objective has to be located at the end of a safe route created by the elimination of these 5 threats.
All right, let's see. How about the submarine base in Rostock?
That's not it.
Brussels?
Nope.
Amsterdam?
Negatory.
The radar base in Oostende?
Nada.
The Navy base in Hague?
Negative. No probable destinations west of Germany. Let's widen the search a bit more.
Zurich?
Doesn't check out.
Budapest? The army base in Kladno?
Nope.
The thermal plant in Pordenone?
Nope.
The oil fields in Kempten?
No go.
The new resource base in Poland?
Wait. Yes. That's it. Interesting. No doubt about it. That's their objective. That's where they're trying to go.
The largest source of raw materials for the EC. If they manage to destroy that base, it will trigger a major resource crisis.
Any idea why Zaftra would want that to happen? Once, the EC relied heavily on imports of raw materials from both the UCS and Zaftra. After the discovery of those untouched resources in Poland, however, the EC became more self-sufficient.
You mean the UCS could be behind these attacks too?
Yes. The export of raw materials to the EC was also a major source of income for the UCS.
Interesting. What are you going to do, Zed?
We still have the right to continue this investigation.
But you can't trust Glaser, can you? You can't ask him to send reinforcements to Poland. Then what do you suggest we do? Vice Minister. All right, Elsa. I will talk to my counterpart in Poland. No matter what the Assembly believes, Poland can't turn a blind eye to a possible threat to their resources. We will head there right away and give them our full cooperation. I was just about to ask you to do so. Good luck. Miss Allison.
Thank you.
It's quite all right. It's the least I can do.
All right, let's get ready. The enemy never waits for us to finish our tea.
Oh, Seed. So very British.
Glaser, what reason could he have for hiding the truth?
We're having the Department of Foreign Affairs look into this incident, but I don't think they'll find many answers. The gear you have here may not be enough. I'll ask for aid from the British Army.
I'd rather you didn't do that. You know that we are prohibited from having any direct ties with the Army. You'll be in trouble if anyone finds out.
But...
Don't worry, Miss Allison. Our gear is as good as the Army's.
Awesome. Let's head out to the common room. And then let's head out to the hangar. Hey, Elsa. You haven't met Robert yet, have you? He's our official transport pilot. He'll be flying us to our next mission.
So you're the new recruit. Much obliged.
I will be going with you as well. Nice to meet you, Latona. Nice to meet you, Latona. Don't worry about it. Members of different teams hardly ever meet.
Latona, are you sure you want to come with us? What about your teammates?
You know you need me, Zed. You can't do everything by yourself.
Hey, what are we? Chopped liver?
By the way, we received some additional funds. It seems Prime Minister Noland pulled some strings for us.
That's mighty kind of him. It seems the Prime Minister still has faith in us. Let's not disappoint him.
Ooh, 1,500 credits. Do a quick save. All right. We do have a new simulator, but we will look at that. Actually, we'll do that right now.
And then we'll do the pilot setup because, you know, then we'll have our total amount of EP and I'm not like double dipping into that.
Yeah. So I'll see you in a bit. All right, we are back. We're going to do another save. We're going to do a quick look at the Vonzers since we have a new teammate, and then we're going to go ahead and do the pilot stuff. Make this a little bit brighter. So the new one is Latona, who has a stork. She is a striker Vonzer with a pile rod on her left arm and a shield on her right arm with a jammer backpack. The jammer backpack lets you do some nice EMP stuff. I can reduce their movement by half or remove their ability to attack. The reducing their movement by half also eliminates their ability to evade. So it's usually my go-to action. I will run her up to someone and say, hey, no evade for you. It's got a 50% chance of hitting, and honestly, my die rolls in this game are not great. I will miss more times than I'll probably hit. Oh, she's already anti-impact. That's great. We're gonna actually, I think we're gonna color. As we go, we will unlock more camouflage options. But for now, I like doing this. I like giving her this red desert camouflage, and then going for like a black. Main body. And then for the line, maybe also do black. Still don't have stores, so we can't really buy anything, so we're just kind of stuck with our stock. Her I kind of like as the default urban gray for now. Zed. What's his Squire? It's kind of knight-like. Knight with a K. So maybe we'll do like a grayish blue. Maybe like a white? Or a silver white instead of a silver gray. And then for a line, vermilion kind of speaks to me. All right, and then for Hermes, because he's kind of a medic, go for kind of a blue. We have a nice blue color. It's all very like dark, but that's okay. We'll find like a really bright blue, or maybe maybe we should do like a white line. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do for now, until we get some better camouflage options. Everyone else is still impact. Yeah. Alright, cool. Oh, let's take a look at her weapons too. So she's got a pile bunker. This is the only melee weapon that does piercing damage. The other two kinds, the rods and knuckles, will do impact damage. I don't remember what the hit percentage is in comparison to those, so I mostly just go with what does what type of damage. And then she also has a shield, and the way that a shield works is that when someone attacks you, you can select that as a counterattack option. And when they attack, you'll raise the shield up and it will take the damage instead. So your arm will take the brunt of the damage, and the shield only has a number of uses. You can see this as block ammo times 8. It has 8 uses in a mission. But you take so much damage on the arm, you'll probably lose it and have to rebuild it many times before the mission's over. Plus, she's kind of dodgy. Kind of take a look at the leg part. The 41% evasion compared to Elsa's 25% evasion. Zeed's 0%, and Hermes is 11%. So, most of the time I'll probably just roll the dice and let her try and evade. And in fact, down the road, I might swap her shield out for a second melee weapon. But since we don't have a store, I can't do that. So for right now, she's like sword and shield lady. All right, I think that's a good look at that. Let's go do the pilot stuff. Oh, we have to upgrade. Let's just upgrade everyone. And we'll see where that goes. Not her, though. Her will actually buy stuff because she's not gotten anything yet. Evasion is a must, especially for her. And we have resist movement down and resist backpack down. These are anti-EMP backpack skills, which will be good to have. I don't think we hit actual enemy jammers yet, so that's not a focus. The battle skills, first speeds up pilot's action but lowers defense to 80, or charge, which increases melee damage by 20%.
that sounds up my alley. So let's grab that. We'll grab first as well, just because why not? And that'll do for her. For Elsa, with her remaining 30, we have we have some new stuff. All right, so we'll get evasion. We'll get the shotgun. Double shot. Performs a double attack if the same type of ranged weapon is equipped in both hands. So if she's using dual machine guns or dual shotguns, this is a qualifiable skill to trigger, and she'll fire with both. There's actually a level 2 version of this, which doesn't require them to be the same weapon, so you could go back to having a machine gun and shotgun again, which is way better. I can't purchase a second machine gun or a second shotgun to swap out the other weapon, so I'm not going to bother buying that yet. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the speed upgrade. Alright, so for Zed, we definitely want the missile level up. I believe those two are from before. Now he has available Piercing Missile, which adds piercing damage to missile attacks, or EP Plus, multiplies earned EP by 120%. How many skill points? 4? Not a lot. And how many does that take? That takes 4. So if I, that's a really, really good skill to keep equipped. But I really need additional skill slots. So I basically have to buy that and both of these to be able to equip it. But we can afford it. And then we'll get Piercing Missile, because Piercing Missile's good. We'll wait on that. Oh, gotta do Hermes. Get the machine gun level up. For sure. But then we'll look at the other stuff that we can't afford yet. So that would be AP bonus 1. Lowers the AP cost of all allies in linked battles by 1, only applicable when initiating linked battles. We haven't gotten into linked battles yet. I think we might this round of doing a storyline. Then we have Resist Backpack Down. That's also probably important once we start hitting jammers. But yeah, that's all we can do. So we're going to call that good. And we're going to do a quick save. And before we go, we're just going to do a quick check and see if Miss Allison had something to say after we did the other thing. We've already talked to everyone else, so there's no one left to talk to. Yeah, I didn't think so. You never know, though. Back to the common room. Back to the hangar. All right, and then we are ready to go. So let's move out and get this mission going. We have to warn Poland. Those are some pipelines, man. I assume they're like oil and fuel and not electrical. Maybe they are electrical too. I don't know. They're huge.
Is that the resource base? Look at the size of that thing.
And that's not the half of it. There are natural resources spread out over 40 kilometers here.
It's probably all oil then.
Yeah, I know. And that makes defending this place that much harder.
Or whatever other liquid resources they now need for Mecca.
Well, it looks like we're cleared to land. Take us down, Robert.
Welcome to Poland, my friends. I am Lieutenant Colonel Romer of the Polish Homeland Defense Troops. You must be Zed. We appreciate your coming.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel. We appreciate your taking the time to listen to us.
I must say, I still have my doubts. Are you certain the same people who attacked the bases in Germany will come here as well? We wish we were mistaken, but an assault on this resource base is the most likely scenario. I see. I would like to ask another question. Why did you decide to come here? Would it not have been easier to try to intercept them while they moved through Germany? As we have told you, we cannot fully trust the German army. We suspect there may be people in its ranks who are involved with the attacks. I see. Hey Zed, can you come over here? I need your help with something.
All right. Elsa, can I trust you to brief Mr. Romer?
Okay. Lieutenant Colonel, this is what we are planning to do. Logistics. Planning. As you know, there are 4 refineries in this resource base. Yes, those are where we process the raw materials we dig out. If even one of them were to be destroyed, the entire facility would be unable to function for several years. I have already placed troops around all 4 refineries. Lieutenant Colonel, our enemies excel in covert action. We will be unable to defend the facilities unless we can detect them before they get too close. Our plan is to place special heat sensors around the base in order to detect their approach. That should give your troops enough time to set up a defensive perimeter wherever necessary. Truly, I am impressed. Did you come up with this plan, Miss Elsa? No, just the part about the sensors. Miss Elsa, if I may ask, why are the members of Durandal risking their lives for us? Well, because this resource base is important to the EC's economy. Yes, of course. But there was no need for you to come all the way out here, was there? It may be so. I do not know, sir. Maybe it is because we were involved from the start. I think we need to see it through to the end. I am beyond words. You are truly admirable, Miss Elsa. Thank you, sir.
Elsa, have you finished briefing the Lieutenant Colonel?
Yes, Zed. Is it time to set the sensors?
Yes, let's hurry.
Be careful. You too, Lieutenant Colonel. Let us talk again after this battle is over. There are many things I want to know about you.
Oh, man. So nice, like, to get here and do some good, not have to worry about whether or not you can trust your allies. Be one of the few groups in the EC that's like, we're doing it for the good of the EC, not just for our own member state. What's wrong, Elsa? Your face is red.
No, nothing. It was just hot in there.
Really? We've been freezing out here. It is time to go. We may go into combat sooner than we expect. Make sure the Wanzers are ready.
Elsa, you should use the simulator and check the tutorial on setting links. Our teamwork will be key in gaining victory in the upcoming battle.
Oh good, tutorial time. Unskippable tutorial time. Let's take a look at setting links between pilots. I really like this mechanic. Front Mission 5 does it a little bit better, but it's still pretty good. Pilots have an attribute called link points, which can be increased by upgrading their computer and acquiring the appropriate abilities. These points are used to link pilots. Linked pilots can support each other in battle. A pilot with a high number of link points can link more friendly pilots and receive powerful support from them. To link pilots, go to Pilot Setup and select Set Links. There are two options in the Set Links menu, Attack Links and Defense Links. A pilot must link other pilots in their attack links to receive offensive support. Meanwhile, a pilot must link other pilots in their defense links to receive defensive support. When you select attack links, portraits of available friendly pilots appear in a window on the left. The same happens with defense links, it's the same menu. While available links slot for the selected pilot will appear in a window on the right. You must select which pilots to link and how many link points you will allocate to each of those pilots. When you select a friendly pilot from the window on the left, a window appears at the center of the screen, prompting you to select the number of link points to allocate to the pilot, while the pilot support action is displayed to the right. Link points affect the quality of a pilot's support when a weapon is set as that pilot's support action. If one link point is assigned to a pilot, that pilot attacks with the support weapon during linked battles, but the pilot's battle skills will not activate. In contrast, if 2 link points are assigned, that pilot's battle skills activate during the linked battles, while the support weapon is used to attack. So, if you want Hermes to use his panic attack or whatever while he's attacking in a linked battle, you got to spend 2 points. Otherwise, he just shoots with no skills. If a backpack is set as a pilot supporting action, the number of link points assigned does not affect the quality of the backpack support feature. So you might as well only spend 1 on a backpack. If you select pilots who are already linked, the option to unlink them will appear. Yeah, okay. Good. Yep. Alright, so this is where you set what you're going to use when you do the links. You can set your left hand, your right hand, or your backpack. It tells you what's in there. It's important to keep track of that because if you end up switching hands from an upgrade or something like that, like which hand has which weapon, then it'll, you could screw up your links. Yeah, you cannot use missiles as a link. And we don't have usable backpack link support yet anyway. That's down the road. Right now we're getting into the shallow end of linked battles, which is you shoot. Several other tutorials have been added to the simulator. Be sure to study them as well. There's new gear in the Wanzer shop. Better stock up on whatever we can. We need to come out of this alive. Oh good, we have a shop now. We'll do a quick save. Yeah, we'll save here. Okay, so we have a Wanzer shop now, and we can do the links. Let's do the links real quick. Get that over with. So she's gonna use the shotgun for linked battles because it's gonna take up less AP. Sure, he'll use Knuckles. I'm probably not going to use him in a link attack because he's going to be so far away. He'll use his machine gun because that's all he's got. And she'll use her pile bunker. Can you? Yeah, you can't use the right hand for that. That doesn't have any. Alright, yeah. So it's got to be that for now. Alright, so we're going to set up some links. Kind of. We're going to use... Alright, so the way this works, I'm going to explain it now that we just did the tutorial, is when I have Elsa make an attack, anyone else who's set up in this link for an attack link that is within range, has the ammo, and has the AP, will also attack the same target. It is an amazing mechanic, and as you grow your pilots and level them and give them more link points and give them more abilities and better equipment comes, the combat is just really cool. And also, the combat gets longer because it expects you to be utilizing this mechanic. But for right now, we only have a little bit. No one really has a lot of skills, so I'm just going to go ahead and say these two guys, 1 point each, no skills. Great. He has no link points. He's shooting missiles. Like no one's linking up with him anyway right now. Hermes has none. That's fine. And Latona has 2. So we're just going to do the same thing in reverse. Easy peasy. They say there's new stuff in the shop. Haven't even used Latona yet, and we may be replacing her Vonzer. I don't think so, actually. I think hers is like a newer thing. We'll check that first. She's got a Stork. Yeah, it's gonna be the Stork. So she's gonna stick with her Stork. Because for her, whenever you buy stuff, the item you currently have equipped is always the first thing. That's why it has no price. And if you own it, it shows up in red. Her big deal is going to be speed and evasion. You want to close the gap fast, EMP guys and punch them, and dodge shots. So we don't want to do anything that's going to give her a lower evasion than plus 5%, which everything will do. And that's probably the same thing with the legs. So 41%. Yeah, nothing's beating that. So she's perfect. We're going to leave her alone. We're going to go to Elsa. The Zenith is now out of date. Hers is going to be not high evasion. It's going to be kind of middle ground because the Zenith is kind of like a light assault / gunner Vonzer. So we're gonna kind of go along with that. Oh god, is it the Gust? Usually, like, your HP will go up, your weight and power will go up, and then, like, your evasion will be about the same as what it was. I could put her in a Stork. But no, I want that HP. So, the Gust. Is this the Gust with baked-in arms? Yes, this is the Gust with baked-in arms. Well, that would be the double attack that I did not purchase for her. So I guess we'll do that. All right. Before we go doing individual parts, sometimes you can buy full sets. So we have what they call a gunner. When I'm using like assault, striker, gunner, launcher terms, those are from Front Mission 5. It's what they call those variants. And this, they call the assaults gunners, the gunners snipers, the launchers missileers, the strikers melee. So it's a little different. This is that Gust. What is this guy? Is this in the Stork? View data. Oh, view data. Oh, it's a Quint. What? Oh, yeah, the Quint. Well, I don't like the idea of having the baked-in arms. It's a plus 300, plus 220, plus 10, plus 40, plus 20, plus 50. Although the Gust, it's just better. That's probably why it's more expensive. Well, she might be getting the Gust, or the Gust.
I have the money. Yeah, let's do it. All right, Zeed, you're a Missileer. A Valiant F. So just a better Valiant. Right? Because you... Oh, you're in the Wild Goat. Makes you a wide boy. Better to launch missiles with. Oh, and you get a pile bunker instead of the knuckle. Some NGR IBs? Sometimes the font is hard to read. Or 1B? No, it's not a 1. The 1 has a little serif at the top. Alright. Wow, that's also... That's going to eat up. Before I do that... You're a Giza. Are you going to stay a Giza? There is not... Mechanic. Wow. That's like an old school Front Mission 1 variant. Doing an assault with a missile launcher. Yeah, well, we're not doing that for him. We need a mechanic. So it sounds like you're going to just stay the same. So I do not feel so bad then spending 2032 for an upgraded launcher. Let's do it. Let's buy it. We're in it. All right. It's a good thing we spent a couple missions and simulators doing some earning on some money. We definitely needed that. All right, let's move out. Let's do this.
Still nothing on the sensors.
It's only been 3 hours since we set them. And as you say, a botched pot never boils.
You're probably right, but...
Just be patient.
Whoa! Here they come! I have blips moving towards Refinery 3.
I'll inform the Lieutenant Colonel. There should be enough time for the other Polish units to arrive.
Wait! This can't be right!
What's wrong?
They're moving faster than any Wanzer I've ever seen! It's like they're rockets or something!
What is it?
Sir, the enemy is headed towards you at incredible speed.
Then there's not enough time for the other units to arrive?
You cannot stop them by yourself, Lieutenant Colonel. Fall back, now!
Can't. I must defend the resource base. I have visual contact. You're not getting through me, you.
Ooh.
Lieutenant Colonel, respond! We're almost at your position!
Protect the base.
Reimer!
Gotta say, I know these are the same guys who were riding Vonzers rigged to explode so that they couldn't be identified in case of, death. But, like, riding the missiles into battle, too? Freaking nuts. Alright, so here we go. We have our transport here. That's nice. I don't think we have to defend it, though. And we have one little guy in a vapor from the Polish army. And we'll look at these guys in more detail once I can. We have to spawn all the way over here. I'm going to rotate this view, because this is not a great view. Alright, here we go. Oh wait, that's not right. I want to start with Latona in the lead, because she's my punch boy, or my punch gal, and I want her running in. Very next in line, I want to be Elsa. Hermes can be there too. And Zed can take up the rear, because he's fire support. Destroy all enemy units, and the Durandal transport must not be destroyed. I don't think I've ever played this mission where they got close to the transport. But maybe if you get like way off task, they'll go for it. I don't know. All right. I want to see if I can get this guy to survive. It can be tricky sometimes with the RNG, but like if we can do it, that's going to be my own personal optional objective. Keep that man alive. And they're going to go for him too. Oh, you know what? I did not look at these guys like I said I was going to. Alright, so we got a double shotgun who's resistant to impact. The guy that we want to save is double machine gun and resistant to piercing, and is like half dead. We have another anti-impact double shotgun. Ooh, that guy does not have the right armor for this on the Polish army. A guy with a bazooka, which is, I think, our first time seeing one of those. You can see it's both impact and fire. What it will do is it will do a single point of damage, like a sniper rifle, and then it explodes and does damage across multiple parts. And like sometimes, even if you miss, you can still hit them with the backblast. It's pretty great. Well, not so great when it's the bad guys coming at you. We got another double shotgun. Another double shotgun. And another bazooka. I'm feeling really good about being anti-impact again. He's a brave pilot, but can he survive? Ooh, very nice. Alright, we can get in there. We can get in there. Alright, so usually I start with that you can't move EMP. But because I want that guy to survive, we're going to try the you can't shoot EMP. And we hit. Beautiful. That guy cannot attack. I am then going to come in and try to hit the ones that can shoot first. I can't get the bazooka, but we can go after this assault. Ah, we're just so slow. It's alright. We'll get there in time. Yeah, get in there, buddy. You got this. We'll get you out of here. You're gonna be the first one I heal. Excellent. You're joining my kill zone. Ooh. Ooh. Survive this, and I'll heal you. Oh no! Objective failed. Alright, well, then you know what? Screw this. This guy also, please don't be able to attack. Yeah! And then, we're going to scoot up here so that everyone's kind of in range. And I'm going to shoot this guy. Now, alright, so, link battles, right? Right? Okay. You see those blue lines that are pointing to my two allies? That means that they will also attack. So I actually want to get him close. Yeah, sure, you can attack that guy. He's not going to have the AP anymore for a link battle, but whatever. He's in there, and that's what matters. So I'm going to attack this guy. Latona's also going to attack with her stabby punch, and that stabby punch only costs 1 AP. And so if you get her surrounded by guys, she's really useful to then like attack those guys, and she'll just link battle them all because she'll have tons of AP to just punch. And it doesn't have any ammo you don't have to worry about, so it's great. So that's why I like to send her in EMP and then attack everyone else at the guy that she EMP'd, because then she can follow up with punches. It's a wonderful tactic. Also, you'll notice those guys don't disappear anymore in combat. They are now going to be in the way. Anyone that you're linked with is now someone you cannot shoot through anymore. So you got to position your guys that are linked properly so that everyone can hit the target well. This game is pretty forgiving about that, in that you won't hurt your teammate. You'll like try to aim around them, and you'll just have really terrible accuracy. In Front Mission 5, they changed that, and you will just straight up shoot your teammate to try and hit the other guy. It sucks. But probably more realistic. Now they're going for the other gust. We killed one. We must kill another. Well, you know what? I don't like you either. What if you can't attack? Can I do that too? Can I get a hat trick? Perfect. Alright. Let's do this. I'm not really concerned about Hermes joining in. If he can do it, hooray. Yeah, keep on this guy. This guy was the first one he EMP'd. He'll be the first one that recovers. So anything we can do to him now sounds great. And then, you know what? Oh, all I can do is repair. Oh, because I only have 2 AP. But I can't reach Elsa. Can I move one and then repair her? I can. Let's put some in the legs. She needs to be able to evade. Ooh, and someone just restored their ability to attack. It's probably that first guy. Let's get these guys going. It always happens at the start of their turns, then he can attack right after he recovers. Yeah, but you're dead. They all just kind of stack up. Yeah, I want to keep trying to attack the sniper, the gunner, because I feel like he's more dangerous than the shotgunners, especially because I have anti-impact armor on. Oh, they'll eventually start having linked pilots as well, the enemies, and they will also not disappear when they're linked together, offensively or defensively. But if you try to shoot someone through someone else, like one enemy, but there's another enemy in the way that's linked to them, you'll just do damage to both. Like it doesn't do the accuracy thing. It's very, very generous in Front Mission 4 about hurting your enemies and not your allies. Oh, we no longer have the AP. Alright, well, we'll end. And then we'll rocket this guy, because this guy hasn't been hurt much. And he's probably going to recover soon. Yeah. They're going to be easy to clean up. Who can we heal? Give Elsa a little bit of top off while the other team comes in. Not worried. Not worried at all. Hermes with the evade. Nice. Alright, we get to use that shield. So you can see it has 8 uses. It's gonna shotgun. Oh, but she dodged. Oh, but she dodged. That doesn't count to shield usage, so it's even better. It only counts if she actually uses the shield. Ooh, we'll do it. Shield it. So all that damage from the blast just hit the shield, which is a little unrealistic because it exploded behind her, but I'll take it. I don't care. Your shotgun does not really concern me. Alright, let's try to finish off one of these gunners. Or at least take out some arms. Alright, no longer concerned about him. Let's missile some guys I haven't missiled before. I don't want to waste the very limited ammo of the missiles on guys that are almost dead, because I'll just shoot them with a gun instead. Alright, let's heal your right arm. Let's just punch. Oh no, that one bazooka guy can now attack. Whatever will I do? Hermes might have to heal. Himself. Heal himself. Oh, they want him now. Alright, yep. Ooh, too bad. Should have aimed up. Come here. I don't like that you're attacking so much. Stop it. See how you like getting attacked. It's not so nice, is it? Huh? No? Kind of give everything a little bit of... Probably have to do some individual parts. Do the legs, do the left arm. Yeah. Definitely the legs. Oh, you poor fool. Although with my luck, I'll take out an arm. Come on, go for the body shot. There we go. Alright. You're a problem. Can I make it so that you can't attack? Because that'd be nice. Yes, I can. Wow, this is like really nice rolls this time. You know what? Let's have Zed missile this guy and we'll see where we stand. I might have Elsa start taking out some of these guys. You definitely need to repair your legs. I mean, you gotta repair everything, but like we'll start with the legs. Come up here and take this guy out. Goodbye. Just took out the armor I was going to counter with. That's not how I wanted that to go. Because now she can't attack. I was going to attack the other guy. Oh well. Come on, yeah! Good job, Hermes. Yeah, get right in the middle. Oh no, my other arm. I'll have to restore it. Alright, so you cannot punch upward. You can't punch down elevation. You might be able to punch up elevation, but maybe not. But that's okay. We can just run around the corner and punch. It's got enough health that like everyone's gonna kind of take a turn. Much better. You can't do anything because you don't have enough AP. So now that we're getting into linked battles, AP is going to become way more important because every attack costs, you know, AP. So we'll probably start prioritizing picking up those AP skills. Oh, you better not kill Hermes. Alright, we're going to repair the body first because I don't want him to die. And we can get the arm next round. This guy's got to go. And that guy's gonna go. Bye! Oh, well, I mean, he can't attack anymore. It's basically done. All right. Bring back that arm again. Run circles around them and punch. Or run circles around and say, hey, Elsa, punch this or shoot this guy for me. That works too. Now you're gone. Bye-bye. But we didn't save that Polish army guy. Tisk tisk. Still got some money. Got some EP. Hermes got a bunch of EP this round. Good for him.
Where did that helicopter go? It hasn't gone far. We can still catch it. Let's go.
I would think that the helicopter would be able to outrun that giant ass plane that's hauling a bunch of mechs, but the helicopter is also hauling the same number of mechs and is smaller, so it's probably got a heavier load. Wow. I think I'm going to call it here for the session. We did a bunch of good stuff. Will we be able to catch up to that helicopter and get revenge for the attack on the Polish base? Find out next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.